Hello everyone, welcome to Dreametive YouTube channel and I hope you all are doing good and staying safe. With that, I'll be creating an application load balancer where first I'll be launching a VM which contains two Docker containers on port 80 and port 90 where I'll be deploying this Apache web server as well as Nginx reverse proxy on two of the containers. I will show you how to add the target group and how to distribute your traffic on application load balancer. So let's get started. I created an Amazon machine image that is Ubuntu server 20.04 and the instance family here I will select T2, T2X large and make sure you're not going with no preference option for the subnet. You have to select one of the subnet and I'll be selecting US East 1A. So once you select that, specify the root volume and then your instance is launched. So once you have launched this particular instance, the instance state says running. So copy the public IP, do the SSH using putty, and now I will click on open. I'll accept the security alert. So I will log in as Ubuntu user. To Ubuntu machine, I will give a command as sudo su and then I will update this using apt-get update command. I need you to subscribe to my channel. So here I will install the Docker and to deploy this Apache and Nginx on different containers. So for that apt-get install docker.io, it will download all the packages for me. And then I will run this command docker run --name web -nginx and this would be running on port 8080 as said. So I will confirm that using the curl command, curl localhost. Nginx is running on this container, so let's confirm that. I'll give the public IP and then I specify the port. And the site can't be reached. That is because the security group, I have just mentioned the SSH. So now I will add HTTP rule and HTTPS. And the custom TCP, I will mention port range as 8080. As I have used 8080 for Nginx and source would be from anywhere, I will save the security group. So you can see now it is completely running. So Nginx has been running on the VM on a container where the port is 8080. I will change this command to HTTPD and I will change the port to 8090. This time the Apache would be running on port 8090. So let's confirm that. Curl localhost on 8090, I can see the Apache is running. So here first I will update the security group to 8090 anywhere and save the rule. I will go back. You can see that Apache is running on port 8090. So this time I don't want to use my VM public IP and reach the server. I want something to handle the traffic for me. So I will create application load balancer. For that, I'll name an application load balancer and I have to select the VPC and here I have to select the subnet where my resources are running. And then I don't have any target group yet. So let me create the target group under instances. The protocol will be on the layer 7, that is HTTP, and the target group will be Dreametive ALB target group. Here I have created the target group and the resource available is web server VM and I will specify the two of the port 8080 and I will select include as pending below. I will select again the same VM with 8090 port and I will include that. So make sure once you create a target group, it has changed its status from initial to healthy. I will come back to ALB and select my target group. Once I refresh, I can be able to see the target group as one of my default action where the traffic will be routing. you can see the state as provisioning, and this would change once the status has been changed in the target group. And I will try to run the DNS and I'm still not able to access because the ALB is still provisioning. So here the healthy I have to see as 2. So once that I will refresh here, you can see it has been updated, and now I'll refresh ALB. It says active, so let's run it. So each time you refresh, you can see the traffic is been going to 2 of the container. One is Nginx and Apache, so it works. But this time I don't want this each refresh to take me to a different web server. So for that, this time I will create 2 target groups, where one target group would run only one particular resources, pointing to it, and another target group, that is Dreametive target group 1, I will name it something like that, and I will allocate my resource with the port range that is being removed from the first target group. So that is 8090 here. I will select that and include as a pending below. So this status has to be changed, as right now it has all set, and now my load balancer says active. So here I have to add a listener first. So once I add a listener, the listener will be pointing from 81. That means 81. So here I will add a listener, I'll click on forward. I will select the particular target group that I just created. So I'm adding 2 target group for single application load balancer. So you will see the different behavior. The listener ID here says HTTP 80, where I'll be pointing to Nginx container, and HTTP 81 will be pointing to Apache container. By default, and the DNS name that is given to me, I will be reaching to Nginx, just Nginx. And this time, in the end, I will add 81. So I'll be reaching to Apache. So once you change this behavior in application load balancer, the way you reach your target would be different. So this is about application load balancer. Please like this video as well as share and subscribe for more.